what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another Church Nerds episode, man. You already know what time it is. I got the crew on with me, man. We got Norman Heath, Andre Buford, Pastor B, Brandon Travis, and Darrell Walls. And, of course, you see who is not here once again. Where's Gabe?
Where's Gabe?
Wait. We never talked about that. He always an hour away.
Always, right, Dre? 1 hour. It's always 1
hour.
Always
1 hour. Where do he be at 1 hour away every time? It's crazy.
Who knows? Man, listen, we want you to make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube and our Facebook. Also, you can follow us on our Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify Podcasts, wherever you get your listening services. Because if you can't watch us, take the Church Nerds on the road, which will be a part of the Church Nerds congregation. Listen, man, we got an interesting episode because if y'all haven't noticed, there are a lot of things going on in Hollywood, mainly the MCU. Mainly the MCU. If y'all don't know, people in the Church Nerd congregation, Jonathan Major's trial will be starting soon. But Disney and Marvel, they think they need to go a different direction than Major's Kang dynasty. They are thinking maybe they should bring in another super baddie of the Marvel verse. A villain that we all know who has his own country. The man named Dr. Doom. What do y'all think? Because of this, do you think they're Disney and Marvel's, in the right for skipping the whole Kang dynasty out the way just to bring in Doom, wait for the Majors trial to finish out, or what do you think? Because obviously they've been confused since Endgame ended, So what do y'all think, man? About them possibly bringing in Dr. Doom?
I like it. I like it. Dr. Doom is much better character than Kang, in my opinion. Dr. Doom is awesome.
I think since we've kind of already got used to the Kang's dynasty storyline, it's kind of like you change it. First of all, it shouldn't even be a trial. The girl ran away. It should all have been dropped.
Exactly. Because that's where I want to start. That's where I want to start, Dre. What happened to innocent until proven guilty? Get this man his role back.
She literally ran out the country, and they brought her back to have a trial. It makes no sense.
Innocent to proven guilty went out the window with social media. That's It doesn't matter what the situation. You are guilty until proven innocent now. And a lie goes faster than the truth every time. It don't matter, man.
Unfortunate.
Especially when it's our color versus,
black other than white. Just say it.
I mean, it don't matter, man. I mean,
you think so? Especially when
it doesn't matter.
No,
it matters.
Hold on. Let me finish my statement. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Let me. I'm gonna rewind that because I realized what I said. So it does matter if it's interracial. Flat out, it does matter. However, you can still get dragged online and you haven't done nothing wrong. That part, when I say it don't matter, that's not even color specific.
Okay.
Because y'all saw what happened to Keith Lee and the restaurant Real Milk and Honey in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, in Atlanta.
I mean, he's the nicest brother in the world, and Ocho Cinco get on there dragging him, saying he's destroying black restaurants.
It's not his fault. I still haven't watched that.
He didn't do anything wrong, really.
Yeah,
exactly. He did nothing wrong
because they starting to make spoofs of him now.
Right, he did nothing wrong, but he getting dragged by Ocho Cinco.
But and the crazy thing about it is, he told them when he went on his video, he said, "Don't bash this restaurant just because I had a bad experience."
People should know that. People say like, "Don't do that." People don't do it. Like
exactly. Make your own opinion. No, you've just given me an opinion that I may not have had before.
But I don't feel like his dynamic of black owned and other ethnicity owned restaurants I don't think that's a far apart. I think he's honest across the board with every restaurant he goes to. I don't think so I don't understand why this becomes a black engaged, cancel him.
Because he is because He's the biggest food critic out right now. He has like 17 million followers just for him to taste regular stuff. First of all, he doesn't even like being a celebrity. He just wants to be treated like a normal, regular customer, you know, because he sends his family in first to see how they would get treated. Don't nobody know his family. The people barely see what his wife look like. You know what I'm saying? So they send him, and then he goes in. He said, "No. So how come y'all told my family it's the hour and a half wait? But as soon as I come in, now y'all can give me a seat. All of a sudden, I'm good. We just going to go somewhere else."
Right.
So that's why people really bashing him. It was like, "Oh, so now you think you're too good for these restaurants?" No, that's not the case.
But no, it's a lot of people come up to the restaurants too, though, for their horrible service.
Well, I'm gonna just go on the vouch and say I think Keith Lee is a great guy. We shouldn't cancel him. We shouldn't even be a part of this whole cancel culture because it's getting out of hand. It's getting to the point to where it's stressing cancel. Cancel is overly used now, like love. Like you know what I'm saying? Like why are we canceling everybody that comes on social media and does something or tries to make something of themselves just because they say one thing that you disagree with? Stupid.
Yeah. The world is full of bitter people, man.
Yeah, it's full of bitter people.
A platform to be bitter.
And the problem is if you cancel everything, you'll have nothing.
Right. Yeah, like I mean, it's things we need to really cancel that we don't even speak about no more. Like, let's be for real. Respectfully.
And all he's saying is, you know, treat every customer with respect.
Should have been canceled.
Man.
Treat every customer with respect. Treat every customer like they're me, you know, like they're somebody that, you know, important.
Well,
so that way it'll always be good.
Treat them like a paying customer, like they're coming here to spend their hard-earned money to help your business, your establishment, whether they have millions or whether they have hundreds. It doesn't matter. They choose to spend this money for this time in your place of business. So treat them like you're receiving something and give them the service that they're worthy of.
And why is Ocho Cinco comment on this man? Like, bro, you just keep on catching phones or commercials. Like, bro, you not relevant no more. So you try to self-serve hate towards another brother who's trying to make something for his family. You are already a millionaire. Let him keep his livelihood. Don't try to cancel him out. I mean, I don't know if he's still a millionaire or not, but that's what I hear. It's weird. It's like
the unfortunate reality, though. I mean, is that this type of culture, going back to Jonathan Majors, it's so prevalent that a lot of big companies shy away. They don't want no parts of it.
Right.
Yeah.
So Jonathan Majors, unfortunately, even though he was 100% innocent, right? The Army don't want nothing to do with that.
People.
I was about to say, no, you see how quick the Army pulled his promotion.
Like,
they were like, nope, we don't. Yeah, you gone.
Nothing to do with it. So now
it wasn't even a day. It wasn't even a day.
Like I said, Disney already canceled a movie.
It's almost like people want to see you fall even though you already on your knees. Like it makes no sense. Like how you do by the time people are done, you're gonna be 6 feet deep. Like let up off the man.
Well now
and that's the unfortunate reality though. That's the unfortunate reality. And I hear what Norman's saying, like business want to insulate, protect themselves, blah, blah, blah. But I mean at the end of the day, this man's reputation is tarnished off of a lie, off of something that hasn't even been proven. That's the whole premise behind innocent until proven guilty. Like you don't tarnish somebody or set a whole reputation for a person before you even have proof that what the person is saying is true.
The same thing going on with the Michigan Wolverines. Lies.
But I guess in some cases, like when it comes to a movie, when it comes to some of these movies, I kind of get it. Like, you go ahead and move forward with the movie and you spend, millions of dollars and months to record a movie, edit it, and get it ready. Then find out, months later, he's guilty. Now you just wasted.
That didn't stop the Flash.
Yeah, that didn't stop the Flash.
It didn't stop the Flash. No, it didn't.
But all I'm saying is now that, the court of public opinion is a very powerful thing. Anytime you Google this man, this situation is going to be stuck with him. His name, he's never going to be able to come from under that. Even if we know he's hopefully found not guilty or anything like that. But it's a stigma now with his name that's going to be synonymous with this. And
was
all
bad.
because
All
because they didn't wait to find out the truth or whatever.
Exactly.
And it's so interesting when you think about Hollywood and big business and all that stuff. They want to blast you when they hear the negative connotation, but they don't take the time to wait to see what's going to arise or emerge or the details that are going to come forth. They always it's like they want to get rid of you as quick as possible. Like the
negativity sells.
Yeah,
which is crazy because Majors. This is when he was just becoming really big in the last 2 years. I mean, he was getting movie after movie. He was getting promotions. All this other type of stuff, and then always, like you said, that one bad moment, negativity will tarnish your whole career.
But then you have to look at people like, unfortunately, certain actors had to live their life a certain way to kind of avoid all that. Like, okay, Denzel Washington, very, very few things, but he keeps a lot of stuff. You don't even know what's going on with him. Right. I mean, the only time he shows up to say something positive, he's gone again. And you almost got to live your life like that. Like,
you do.
I'm untouchable. And to the point where if something happens, it's unbelievable. Like, no, I can't believe Samuel L. Jackson shot up a club. That's crazy.
Right. No, not saying that would never happen.
That would never happen. That's Samuel.
But again,
only a shaft.
Yeah.
But again, I guess for me, that's what, like, I guess back to the original conversation about Dr. Doom. Like, I agree with Norm. Like, it would be a good twist. It would be a good plot twist. I guess for me, the whole conspiracy behind all of it make me not even interested in Dr. Doom. Like the fact that this is a replacement for Kang because of the Jonathan Majors scandal. For me, it's like, man, bring Jonathan Majors back. Let him finish what he started, and bump this whole Dr. Doom thought process.
At the same time, bro, I agree, but then it's like I wouldn't mind seeing Doom only because they didn't really tie in Kang that well,
right?
In these last two phases,
right?
I mean, the only thing close to Kang that we really got was Quantumanium and then Loki. Any of the other projects in between didn't tie in Kang. Now, I would understand it wouldn't make no sense if they tied Kang in to each of the projects that they put in until now, but because they didn't, I can see, okay, we need to bring in another supervillain, Dr. Doom, because first of all, none of the other stuff even made sense. It was just all over the place.
Right.
So I feel like they really got to try to tie in Dr. Doom.
But they could have tied Kang in there because, he has the power to go forward and backwards into time. And even if he was just watching events, because eventually he confronts the Avengers and, try to save the world from Steve Rogers and all this other stuff, which could explain, him watching and looking and why he took action in the time that he did. But on Dr. Doom tip, I would love to see Dr. Doom. I think, the Fantastic Four movies that came out previously weren't that great, but Dr. Doom in those movies I thought was great. They really captured the Doom that he brings.
Okay, so
I agree, Dre.
So Dr. Doom was terrible in Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four, the whole movie was just awful, man.
I like the first one was pretty good.
Yeah, I like.
No, it was not, Norm.
It was pretty good, man.
But it was pretty good. I agree with you, Norm. I'm with you.
I mean, it wasn't the best.
It wasn't even better than Ant-Man. Quantumania.
Stop it.
It was not. It wasn't even better than Ant-Man.
You talking about the Fantastic Four? Chris Evans was Human Torch.
Yeah.
You talking about that first one?
That was decent, man.
That was
as long as you don't mention the one where Michael B. Jordan is.
Oh, Silver Surfer.
No, not Silver Surfer. I'm talking about the one after that. Yeah. No, don't ever mention that one. That one was
just. I like Doom even in Silver Surfer.
So here's a crazy theory. What if they do Doom is like a variant of him, and that pulls in Dr. Doom, or maybe like the variant is Doom's father or something?
Well, they don't even need to do that. If they're gonna do a variant, just change Kang.
Yeah.
Because Loki already shows that variants don't have to look like each other.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe Doom is a variant of him, and maybe that's a theory,
Oh, a variant of.
Kang. I heard that that's one way they could spin it. Is he's a variant of Kang, but it's like I feel like you're gonna waste a good villain. Yeah. I feel like it's like go ahead and play out the Kang, and then because you already got it now. Because if you talk about Dr. Doom, now you got to set up the Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully we get a good Fantastic Four.
Which they already said they're setting up, but
it's been fantastic fails.
Have they even confirmed any actors to play the Fantastic Four?
They got a new guy playing Reed Richards. I can't recall that dude.
Who, the guy that plays Kylo Ren from Star Wars?
But the Fantastic Four was never exactly a phenomenal. I mean, it was good as a comic.
It wasn't a popular.
But, I mean,
it wasn't that popular.
To try to make a family of
it was better than Morbius.
It's been a while since we heard that word.
It's been a while since that word.
Moving on.
So the comment line, for those that know that joke, you got to go back several episodes. To find the Morbius joke.
I mean, because this is episode 30, so we
I know.
Yeah, go back
Brian likes me bringing up the past for some reason. Look at him; he looks 20 years younger.
I think what was the episode about Ant-Man? We were talking about the best one, and that was the Morbius.
He's a variant of himself. He's Kang.
Well, you don't want to bring it up the past, talking about something that was better than Ant-Man, so it was better than Morbius.
Look, go back and watch Fantastic Four, and then watch Ant-Man. I'm gonna tell you that's better.
I'm excited. I mean, if they do bring in Doom, I wouldn't be mad because Dr. Doom is one of those top villains, man. Like
he's terrible on Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh no, that's crazy. No. Dr. Doom was awesome with Marvel vs. Capcom. You just didn't play him right.
Man.
You just didn't play him right.
You didn't play him right. Dr. Doom was a deal.
You know what? We gonna have to get some gaming reactions going.
Let's go, man. Because Marvel, that was my game, man. Marvel vs. Capcom.
Street Fighter, let's go.
Street Fighter is cool. Mortal Kombat is subpar.
I haven't played the new Mortal Kombat.
Subpar.
What games you playing?
What?
Man?
What game? What Mortal Kombat you playing?
Mortal Kombat 1.
You talked about like the Sega Genesis Mortal Kombat,
right?
No, Mortal Kombat 1, the one that just came out.
Mortal Kombat 1. I mean, it's a different. I mean, I liked 11 more than like 1.
I like 11.
Mortal Kombat 11. I like better than Mortal Kombat
11 was okay.
I was just thinking about Omega Red. That was the person I used to like.
Omega. Oh yeah, my man.
In Marvel vs. Capcom
with the whips and joint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
bro. Everybody knows Dante was the best.
No,
Dante.
That's like Marvel vs. Capcom 3, man. We talking about the first one.
I'm talking about
man. No fighter is the best. You just gotta know how to use them, man. You just gotta know how to use them.
Brandon, you always trying to be neutral.
You just gotta know what you're
doing. Look, no. Every character is not good.
Because Dan in Street Fighter is trash. Dan.
I bet you can go online right now on YouTube and find videos of somebody playing with Dan beating everybody.
Okay, that's like one person out of like 100.
No, not one person. You find multiple videos.
Okay, whatever.
What about? I like
Fireball don't go halfway across the screen.
But
Dan was trash.
They'll be close up, you
know. Yeah, man. I think it's I don't know, man. Marvel just spiraling. It's almost like they just it's excuse after excuse after excuse. I don't think just Jonathan Majors trial should be an excuse to bring on Dr. Doom. Just bring on Dr. Doom if y'all want to. If y'all want to cut budget, to cut Jonathan Majors out so y'all can save money on that end and then retrack a whole different story because y'all trying to revamp it already.
Well, they can't cut him out because you got to get through the Kang dynasty first.
Yeah, but I don't think it's budget, though, because if they're making a Kang movie and he's got this stigma on him, they're probably thinking, are people going to come to the theater and see this guy?
Yeah.
They might be neutral. They might be for him. They might be against him, which might affect their ticket sales. So maybe that's why they're pivoting.
Well, he's already well, you know what? I'm just.
It's all about money. You're right, Brandon. It's all about the dollar. It's all about how they can spend this to make sure that they're gonna make the money on this movie.
That's it.
It's just unfortunate that he get caught in the crossfire.
Well, if they want to make some money, they need to come out with a new Black Panther without the sister, with Denzel Washington.
But they are coming out with
Denzel Washington.
You said
his
Denzel
son.
Washington.
His son.
But they are originally they are. Didn't they? Something came out about a new Black Panther movie.
Yeah, the girl's still there.
But I think
no offense to her, she's a great actor.
They're gonna introduce his son because at the end of the second one they had his son.
Yeah,
his son. Like a time skip or something. Get an older person in there.
They need to do something, man, because this is I'm just not I am not looking forward to anything Marvel right now. Like, I barely want to binge watch the Loki series, but I'm gonna do that just off the strength of Loki.
The Loki series is literally the only thing
he's
that
carrying. He's carrying the universe right now.
He is.
What is it? Okay, is the show good because of the writing, the acting, or because the character is a throwback to how Marvel used to be?
Well, the first season was amazing, but I don't know. I haven't watched the second season yet.
I watched the first episode, at least of the first one. The writing is pretty good, and they introduce some new kind of time issues, which are cool. So it's decent all the way around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's a question: would you watch Loki if it was a different actor and it's a brand new show? It was a brand new show, didn't have anything to do with Loki from Avengers. It just Marvel's Loki, brand new show.
I'll watch.
I'll check it out at least. Give it a chance.
Yeah, episode one I thought was really. I'm not episode.
Okay.
Season one I thought was really good.
I guess I'm just asking because like right now you got Echo coming out. Now nobody.
I saw the trailer for that.
Yeah,
I'll check it out.
I forgot all about that until the trailer
dropped. A lot of hype behind it because like, oh, okay, Echo, whatever.
But I will watch Loki only because I like the Norse guys and the whole Thor realm and all that stuff. So I like that side of Marvel. So I would watch it just because I'm a fan of that. So
Secret Invasion, bro. I don't know how they're gonna come back.
That's the same thing. Like, even Secret Invasion. They had Nick Fury. He was a throwback from the Marvel.
Alien at the end of the season.
Until the end.
Well, they didn't stick the landing, man. You gotta stick the landing.
You gotta stick the landing.
They're gonna have a lot of CGI if they bring back the old cast, and I don't know. That might just turn me off.
Why would they need CGI? Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. still look the same.
No.
Yeah, he do.
He does.
Bring up a picture of Robert Downey Jr.
Hey man, ain't nothing that a little makeup and little
right.
No, they're gonna have deep fakes.
But on that, since you brought it up, we did hear that they might be bringing back, the original cast of the Avengers. So
that's definitely.
And they pulling they pulling a WWE. Bring back the old wrestlers to save money. Bring back Stone Cold and The Rock just to get a pop, just to get views.
There's nothing like nostalgia. We know this,
right?
We bring nostalgia. That's why Spider-Man: No Way Home works so well.
I agree. How does Hemsworth look? Is he?
Because if you're going back to the beginning, you got to cut all the facial hair off, and they got to make him look a little younger than he does now. Because
Scarlett Johansson,
he looks different.
Well, I mean, I guess that's the question. Because theoretically speaking, it could work with the Kang dynasty. Because all he has to do is be traveling through time
and go to one of the different branches.
But how is this a soft reboot though?
Well, I don't know if it is right now.
Because they're going back to material that they already used.
They're all over the place.
Instead of a hard
they didn't really say what the story would be.
I agree, Dre.
Right. They're just saying that they want to bring the cast back.
Yeah, that's what they said.
I honestly feel like they almost at the throw everything at the wall and see what stick mode.
Yeah,
it's kind of a little distracting.
I'm sorry, guys. I thought I heard a female voice in the background. Did I mishear that? Is that a female voice I heard, Jay?
You
female?
Okay, I thought I heard. I thought I heard.
The way he looked.
I'm sorry. I thought we had a special guest. That's all. I want to make sure.
No.
That's all.
I mean,
she can jump on. Right, she can jump on. Come on.
Hey, she'll definitely jump on at one point. She loves Marvel, man. She loves learning about all the background stuff. So she'll hop on the episode.
We gotta make sure.
What's her favorite Marvel character?
Her favorite Marvel character?
Yeah.
Don't ask her.
No, we not asking. He don't know.
He don't know.
When you look up,
what kind of husband are you?
It's only been 2 years, Reverend. I don't know all the details yet.
Nor you're fired.
No, her favorite. No, I think her favorite is
2 years.
I think she's Iron Man. I think Iron Man is her favorite.
Is that correct?
We'll find out. When we do the wives episode.
So the interesting part.
Well, we gonna play the newlywed game.
Newlywed game.
There you go.
Marvel edition.
Comment live. Y'all want us to play newlywed game with our wife? Put it in the chat line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, put it in the chat. Y'all want to see that? Put it in the chat line. But for them to bring back the original cast, like I said, they basically pulling a a nostalgia move, like WWE, bring back the old wrestlers, bring back the old actors just to get a reaction, because they know every time they announce this person is showing up, obviously all the fans that grew up with those characters are going to be like, oh yeah, and then obviously the new generation that have heard or seen videos of said characters, they want to see those legends in person. So obviously they bring back the original cast of the MCU. All of us that grew up, that watched those movies the past 10 years are going to be like, oh yes, they're getting the great actors. And then the new fans now, they're going to be like, oh yeah, we get to get new movies out of them. So basically, like you said, it's a money grab, because they don't have anything. What do they have?
They got a lot, but they got to know how to use what they got.
Exactly.
All they doing is doing a whole nother No Way Home, just with the
Big Three.
Spider-Man, or is it Home Away from Home? Which one was it? It's so many
Home
homes
Away from
with Spider-Man.
I thought it was No Way Home.
No Way Home.
Because I think they wanted to test how, because they're so basically. I heard earlier as well in the forum is they're supposed to be doing something with Tobey Maguire, like Tobey Maguire and Logan, Wolverine, like some type of
it was Secret Wars or something like that.
Yeah, like they're supposed to be bringing them back now. So I think they're trying to make it like a nostalgia setup in a way. To see
I think I heard that, Dre, because they doing with Deadpool 3, because they got Hugh Jackman with Ryan Reynolds for Wolverine. Yeah. So I think they said they were trying to tie in Secret Wars for them to be like, I guess that Deadpool Wolverine verse is like another branch off. If you've been watching Loki or whatever, another branch off the timeline or whatever.
Right.
So I guess they're trying to put in place the different heroes of the different branches for Secret Wars.
They're going to be like Dark Horse characters. Like basically, well, I mean, if they're putting it out there, we know it's coming, but people, get excited. I mean, same thing if they did with Spider-Man.
Well, they're supposed to be bringing Venom and Spider-Man together. So
if they ain't bringing Gambit, I ain't going to see nothing. That's the only person I'm looking for.
Gambit's gonna be that, what you call it. So there you go.
They already listen. They said they're working on X-Men since they got the rights to X-Men from 20th Century Fox.
They haven't brought back X-Men 97 yet, man. I mean, they've been saying.
The cartoon?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
They do need to remaster that.
That's what I want, because that's the X-Men I like.
Yeah, I need to see X-Men.
But I did one of the articles or what I was reading on the internet, when they bringing these cast members back for Marvel, you're supposed to be bringing back different variants of the ones that died. So not resurrecting the actual, Iron Man and Black Widow and Captain America, all of them that died, but getting different variants. So
CGI deepfakes.
Oh, it don't have to be CGI. I mean, still bring back the old actor.
It can even be an older version of that actor, just a different universe.
Different variant.
So do y'all think if they bring back the original cast, with Robert Downey being Tony Stark and Iron Man, are they going to tie in Ironheart then? Because like we said a couple episodes, you can't tie in Ironheart without Iron Man.
That failed, though. I heard that was not received.
Did it fall?
Yeah, that was not received.
Yeah.
Oh, they already came out with the show?
No, not with the show. But
I haven't heard anything since then of it, because
they only mentioned it
Black Panther in one of the Reddit chats or something like that. They were.
It's scheduled for 24, right?
I never read any of the Ironheart comics.
All I know is that she's a super genius intellect, and she pretty much made the same suit like Iron Man.
Wasn't Ironheart in Black Panther?
Yes, she was.
She was. That's how they introduced her, but then nobody knew who she was.
Well, that's why I said flop, because they were saying that instead of her, it should have been old boy from Iron Man 3. That helped Tony Stark when the kid.
Oh, the kid, yeah.
That would have made more sense.
He gave him that suggestion about having a stealth suit and making the Iron Man
suit.
And they were saying that should have worked in instead of going straight to Ironheart, because nobody, like you said, nobody really knew her. Nobody knew what that was all about. So
I feel like they should have probably kept her for Phase 6.
They should have. So with No Way Home, we got the little preview in there. Y'all think they eventually going to add Miles in the MCU soon, or?
I think they need to stop trying to add all these secondary
Miles.
versions.
Well, the way Miles has been becoming so popular, is he really a secondary character still?
No, Miles is popular, but Spider-Man was just here. Do you?
Yeah, because that's Miles is in the Spideyverse.
Oh, Miles Morales. I'm like, Miles. Who are you talking about? Miles
he's
Davis.
in the Spideyverse.
Not Miles Davis. He's gonna bring
not like
that's the verse. That's the multiverse. We don't need. I don't think does. He have his own like legitimate storyline without the Spider-Verse?
Not
I
really.
mean, theoretically,
He could. I mean,
it's an easy tie-in.
Well, what
yeah,
Dre's
but I mean,
saying
you got to enter the Spider-Verse stuff. You don't need to throw him in the MCU.
Yeah, Dre's like, does he have his own like standalone comic series? Just
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
because in the comic book series, in his verse, his Peter Parker dies.
Right.
And that's how he becomes the main Spider-Man of his.
Exactly.
They can use that NPC off of TikTok. That Spider-Man. Hey, Spider-Man. He just be in random places. Just
dude, that NPC stuff is weird.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling
that is
you,
the weirdest thing I ever seen.
They getting us ready for AI.
So if they make a movie and bring back the old cast, y'all going to see it?
I mean, maybe
I'll give it a shot. I know my wife.
I'm going to give him a shot either way. Even a new cast. I mean,
I'm going to see it.
I'll probably go see it anyway.
I'm just personally tired of these new versions. I mean, I know it's in the comics, so it is what it is. But I'm tired of seeing new versions of old characters. Like, okay, you got Thor, you got Mighty Thor, you got Iron Man, now you got Ironheart. You
got Iron Lad.
I mean, and I know the comics did this, and it makes sense. I'm talking in the MCU. I would rather just be new characters. Period. You got Hawkeye.
Just started over.
We still need a good standalone.
You got Captain America, and now they setting up the Black dude's grandson to be the other Captain America. I mean, just do somebody else.
I mean,
I agree with Brandon. We still need a standalone Hulk.
They set it up. They set up Planet Hulk at the end of She-Hulk.
Oh no!
Don't count that.
We don't count that.
So how do y'all feel about the Green Lantern with Will Smith?
The what?
I don't like it.
Green Lantern.
I don't like
it. Green Lantern series with Will Smith.
I don't like it.
No.
Since when?
Where did that come from?
That's been out.
Y'all ain't seen that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, y'all need to look that up, man. That's
a no.
Brandon, when I saw that, I said,
terrible.
I don't know about this.
That sounds horrible.
Wait, supposed to be Jon Stewart or something?
Yeah.
Will Smith or John? Nah, I can't. Nah.
You need to take what the hero was he played. I can't remember the movie, but
Hancock.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I did see this.
Wait, they need to make a sequel to Hancock.
Wait, is this animated or is this live action?
No, it's live action.
Nah. Will Smith.
I have seen this.
They haven't even.
I saw this.
They haven't even gotten a good Hal Jordan.
This came out
yet.
Man.
Nah, man.
That was a no for me.
Speaking of that, did y'all see the commercial with Ryan Reynolds and Gustafson? Is it Gustin? The Flash. What's his name?
Ezra Miller?
Oh, Grant.
Grant.
Grant Gustin. Yeah, who plays Flash on the team on the
CW. There's a ad out with Ryan Reynolds and him, and they kind of make jokes at each other in the ad because they're supposed to be them. Well, it's Ryan Reynolds advertising something.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
With his cell phone company.
Yeah.
I think so. But then they have it at the end of it. They make he was like, "Oh, you'll always be my Flash," and then the other guy said, "Oh, you'll always be my Hal." I'm like, please don't let that man be his
please.
No.
The worst Green Lantern ever.
That was horrible. Now Grant's Flash was really, really good. A lot of people thought he should have been the movie Flash.
Absolutely.
That's a shame. A TV show looked better than a movie. That's a shame.
Well,
that whole
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the era we come into, though. TV shows are really looking like elongated movies, man, and it sells me every time. Like I'm gonna tell you now, MonsterVerse. We gonna talk about this this in the next episode, but I'm gonna give y'all a snippet. The MonsterVerse, the Godzilla MonsterVerse, is about to take over the cinematic universe right now. I'm telling you.
Think so?
They are going to bust open the box office because
those were hits.
Mm-hmm.
When Toho stands in the center of the mecca of Godzilla and the MonsterVerse, and they're working with Legendary Films, Sony. Come on, man. You're right. That's endless. That's endless. I mean, because the MonsterVerse has a vast majority of storylines.
Like, but some of the Godzilla MonsterVerse stuff in the past was real silly, though, man.
It's really not that many storylines.
I mean, well, it's a lot of monsters that has storylines that they can kind of they can turn this into a Fast and the Furious.
I'm gonna tell you what the movie's about.
What's it about?
The monster wakes up from some long slumber that somehow he was under. Then he destroys the city. And then some other monster wakes up, or the humans create some other monster. And they fight each other. That's the whole movie.
Godzilla says that them fight.
It sounds like you don't deserve to go see the movie.
I just personally want to see Godzilla do a drop kick again. That was the coolest thing ever in life. Is Godzilla doing a drop that and Godzilla flying backwards with his atomic breath.
I said it before in the previous episode. Say it again. The movie I want to see is Godzilla and Kong in their beginning stages when they had a whole group of Kongs and a whole group of Godzilla.
And Brandon, that's where they're going. They're going to the origin story. Like, come on, man! How much space can they take up? A lot.
Because isn't that gonna be like just Planet of the Apes with Godzilla?
But they
no.
Shut up, Norm.
They made mention of it in Godzilla and Kong when they took him back to his roots and he found out he wasn't alone.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a bunch of Kongs and a bunch of Godzillas fighting each other.
It's gonna be more than
that. But you man, I'm like, did y'all ever read any of the comics that they came out with?
They got comics.
They got comics for sure. They got books. Yeah. So yeah, man, it's sorry, my wife. That's my wife. But look, man, I'm telling y'all, it's the way they're setting up this MonsterVerse is just. I mean, they probably gonna take over next year. Like, it's gonna be good, man.
So, did you like when the MonsterVerse first started with Godzilla in 2014? Did you like that?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
It's been good.
Yeah. Godzilla, and then Kong Skull Island is still one of my favorites. That one was good. Then King of Monsters, I did like King of Monsters. And then now you had Godzilla vs Kong. So now they got the rest of them coming out. It's gonna be.
But the fact that Toho is stepping in and making their own versions from 50 years ago of Godzilla, it's not a part of the actual MonsterVerse in the Americas. It's literally Toho's original material. I mean, that's just epic. Like, it's so many different Godzillas because of
those are legendary from 50 plus years ago.
Yeah, like it's y'all. Let's see. I mean, we gonna be talking about this a lot more in coming years. I mean, because that's really all we got. If DCU in the MCU doesn't,
so the monsters are going to take over.
So what's going to happen is the monsters are going to go into. It's going to be Fast and Furious 13 versus.
You're probably right, man.
They're going to win because of family.
Godzilla with the power of family.
Right. You're gonna drive a car right into the beam.
No, they're gonna be
going down his throat.
So, like with the John Wick universe, Continental didn't do as good as they thought it was gonna do. So now they talking about going back to the drawing board, and now they talking about pushing back the ballerina, which is supposed to be a different
part of John Wick.
Yeah.
It was okay. I watched it.
I loved it. But it's been so many critics that's been like talking down on it, and it's killing it killed the views of Peacock basically in a lot of these forums, so they didn't get the viewership and Peacock didn't win off of the subscriptions for that specific series. So because it was only like about 3-4 episodes.
Yeah, but there's only so much TV you can watch in one day, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
Well, it was week to week.
Sure.
It was only 3 episodes though. That was it.
Yeah, I mean, because it was kind of like in a way it was kind of like they was beta testing it on Peacock. Peacock is a pretty decent platform, but I think they should have went with Max because it was between Peacock and Max that they was going to actually, because all 4 John Wicks is on Max.
For most bits.
At first. What was that?
What was that?
I don't know.
It was.
Brian's guilty over there.
But I am looking forward to see what Marvel has under their sleeves with a lot of this universe and where they're gonna go with this whole Jonathan Majors possibly being replaced with Dr. Doom.
I don't think it's gonna actually happen though. I mean,
no, neither.
We'll see. You never know. They're desperate.
They are desperate.
If they didn't get rid of him when they thought he was guilty, they're not gonna get rid of him now.
Well, not get rid of him, but might put him on the back burner, postpone him.
And I'll definitely support the nostalgia of if they bring the characters back to Marvel. That is something to kind of be excited about. I mean, because that's who we grew up with Marvel on. You know?
When Tony Stark died, man, I felt it.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry, but I felt it almost.
Who else almost cried?
No, but it's
such a scene, man.
It's funny.
My feelings was hurt. My feelings was hurt.
There's a skit. There's a skit on TikTok or YouTube or one of them or both where they're like how Endgame should have ended.
Oh yeah.
And it's hilarious to me when Peter Parker gave Captain Marvel the glove, the gauntlet. Why didn't she just put it on and use it?
Well, maybe she wasn't strong enough.
She literally was dominating.
That's true. She was dominating Thanos
with the glove.
Look, she's she's literally an atom. I felt like if she could sustain herself against herself, she could have sustained the
right.
Maybe Thanos, she just wasn't that smart.
Thanos ain't that tough though, because the Scarlet Witch was handling Thanos till he shot all his missiles down.
Scarlet Witch.
I'm sorry.
In the comics, Scarlet Witch is one of the most powerful beings.
But that is the most. That's the best paraphrase in that scene. I don't even know you.
Oh yeah,
you took everything from me. I don't even know you.
You will.
Who are you?
You will. And hey, she made that man kill his own people.
If that don't sound like a,
and think about it. He had 5 stones. Her power only came from 1.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate, but
they still got to tie in Scarlet. After that whole Doctor Strange multiverse of madness, what's going on with her?
They got pretty dark. I ain't gonna lie, they got pretty dark, bro. I was like, they got pretty dark.
Yeah,
that was Raimi stuff, man.
Calling out of mirrors and twisting.
Y'all, you never seen Army of Darkness? Army of Darkness, man.
What y'all talking about?
Scarlet Witch.
Oh, you talking about her series or her movie?
No, when what's the last movie she was with Doctor
Strange? Doctor Strange.
That was a pretty dark movie.
I was like,
well, that's Sam Raimi. I was like, that's the same man that made that first Spider-Man trilogy. I was like, brother. I'm like, what is you on?
And I only say that because even when they did Dormammu and the Dark Dimension, he wasn't even that. He was still more of an animated character than. That was going like
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I love the movie, but I was feeling some type of way.
Y'all know back in the day we wouldn't have been able to watch Doctor Strange.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, that's sin, bro.
Wizardry.
Watching witchcraft and wizardry.
Witchcraft was.
That's dark.
Watch Harry Potter. Right, Harry Potter.
Yeah, that multiverse of madness, man. It was especially. Spoiler alert: the way she killed off the Illuminati.
Man, they ain't seen it by now.
It shouldn't be spoiler alert by now. It should.
Right, like
Listen, you be surprised who probably ain't seen it yet, but especially the way she killed Professor X, I was like, my God.
But unfortunately, it's another movie that didn't stick the landing because the ending was terrible.
Yeah,
the ending was terrible. The post-credit scene was stupid. I mean, it was ugh. I don't even want to watch it no more.
Okay, so we got Marvel's coming out. But this week,
Marvel.
What's the movie after Marvel's?
What's the one after Marvel's?
Yes,
after the Marvels.
What do you mean, like the Marvel movie or just movie period?
Just Marvel. Is it Thunderbolts? Is it supposed to be Thunderbolts? I heard they cutting back on that too.
I haven't even heard anything about the Thunderbolts.
First of all, I'm not going to see Thunderbolts. Y'all with that one. Cut me out that reaction episode.
No. The next one after the Marvels is Deadpool 3.
Oh, Deadpool.
I thought they pushed that back to 24.
It is. It's May 3rd, 24.
And the Thunderbolts come out after that?
Captain America's after that.
I am looking forward to Captain America.
Captain America.
What's the name of that one? Captain America what?
New World Order.
New World Order. Okay.
So, Brave New World. I'm sorry, Brave New World.
I am looking forward to that. I am looking forward to that.
And then it's Thunderbolts. That's not until December 20 of 24.
Captain America is a relief film. It's good to hear his name after all of this craziness.
But it's not the same person.
No, it's not the same person. It's Sam Wilson.
I know that, but I mean, you don't think they're gonna have Evans in there at all?
A cameo, maybe.
Yeah, he may pop up as an old man, I guess.
As an old man, probably.
But what if that's the introduction to the nostalgia, the bringing back the cast? Maybe.
Well, you gonna catch the shield one more time and throw it in
something.
the face?
You gonna do something
like they did when Iron Man and the Spider-Man movie when he died. They did all the.
I mean, Deadpool is kind of a relief film as well, but. You know, when you think about...
I'm actually looking forward to Deadpool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Deadpool.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, anyone that's read the comics or played the video game, Deadpool and Wolverine interactions with each other is gold. It's literally gold.
But again, though, I think it's the same situation. This is Deadpool 3. Mm-hmm. So you already know what you're going to get from the first two. For the most part.
Well, it's mostly going to be
I want to take a kid to go see that Deadpool.
No, you can't take kids.
You can't take no kid. You know Deadpool is no kid movie.
That was almost as bad as Sausage Party.
It's an adult hero.
I didn't even see Sausage Party. I refuse to
Let me tell you something. Sausage Party
was
that was a horrible.
I didn't see that.
Oh, my God.
I ain't seen it either.
The first 5 minutes, it was like, yeah, this is not for kids. There were kids in the theater. I was like, yeah, please leave.
That's like here's a funny thing. One of the Saints was like way back when the movie Ted was coming out, and they got
Lord.
He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take my kid to go see Ted and little Teddy Bear." He was like, "No, sister, you don't want to do that." So we told her to go watch it. Watch the first one. See some clips. She was like, "Oh my God,
that kid gonna come out converted."
Because when it first came out, I was talking to my god kids' parents, my first set of god kids, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna take them to go see Sausage Party." And then I thought about it. I'm like, "Man, this name does not sound right." So I went and looked at I didn't even look at a trailer. I just looked at the synopsis of the movie, and I already knew. I said, "No, I can't get 10 plus 6.
No,
this is an adult anime. This is not gonna turn out good." So I went to go see it with their parents, and we was just man, that thing was crazy. That was a crazy weird movie.
Yeah, it was.
And it was kids in the
theater. Yep.
Oh my God,
that's what made like
probably just looking at the animation, they had no idea what the dialogue and stuff was going on
at all. And parents was just a lot of parents walked out, but a lot of parents just in there, no, block my kids' view. It was weird, bro. But the kids didn't know what, they was just laughing.
Obviously they didn't know what was going on.
I'm sure
they still got their innocence, but when they left, they probably, "Mommy, Daddy, what's that?"
The kids now they know what's going on.
Yeah,
Them kids probably older.
You just can't see some stuff, and once you see it, it's stuck in your mind.
Yeah.
So that's why I refuse to watch it. I'm just not going.
I'm not. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, a lot of times I'm just catch myself just going back, even just watching some of our old stuff, like our old cartoons.
Oh, and you catch all that symbolism.
Mm-hmm.
Our old cartoons were horrible.
They were horrible.
Okay,
They were so
like which one? What was a horrible cartoon? Seriously.
Courage the Cowardly Dog was crazy. When I go back and watch and see what
even just simple like Bugs Bunny.
Didn't they say like
Bugs Bunny?
the aunt and uncle were like dead? And Kurt was like some with the whole
he was what you call it, hallucinating.
Yeah, hallucinating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny
what's wrong with Bugs?
It was racist, sexist.
It was racist. Bugs Bunny was racist. I gotta hear this one. I got
even the like if you go watch some of the stuff, even the aunt, not aunt, the
grandma, the old lady
who be with
Sylvester.
With is that Sylvester?
Yeah, Sylvester and Tweety Bird.
Yeah. Oh no, not that one. I'm mixing up with.
You think of Tom and Jerry?
Tom and Jerry.
That old lady. Oh,
that old lady.
Tom and Jerry was definitely racist.
No, it was Bunny has some racist stuff in it too, though.
Tom and Jerry.
Wait a minute.
Y'all just trying to ruin my childhood.
Hey, I'll still go back and watch Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes episode.
A lot of Disney movies.
You gonna go back and watch it blind again?
A lot of Disney movies had a lot of stuff in there.
Oh, we know that.
I was like,
for sure.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
We know that.
It ain't a lot of Disney movies. It's all Disney movies. Ain't nothing little. Even the movies on the Disney Channel.
But there was nothing wrong with Cinderella. That was a nice little.
Man, you go on TikTok.
Hey, go on YouTube. Look up
Cinderella. Roger and Hammerstein's one.
No, not that one. Not the one with Brandy in it. The original.
Not with Brandy.
Look up Cinderella subliminal messages.
Oh my goodness!
You know they gonna look up, man. People literally do everything. They
don't ruin childhood for people, man.
Hey,
that's true. You can't run into
that. I was shocked by Aladdin when they showed the thing in the movie. I was like,
Church Nurse Congregation. Look, man. Listen, if y'all want to know the truth about what y'all was watching when y'all was younger, just go on TikTok, YouTube. They got all the breakdowns.
What a whole new world was really about?
What was a whole new world?
Go there,
about,
Brandon. Don't go there.
No.
The world we live in.
If you go back, go back and watch it in slow motion, there is a marijuana leaf in the moon.
No, it is not.
I promise you. I promise you. And so
we gotta go frame by frame.
No, I'm about to be all night
through the eyes of being high.
Look it up.
Look this up here.
Look it up.
Hey,
I'm finished. I'm
in Aladdin.
We will have some breakdown episodes for y'all.
What in the world?
That's hilarious. That's too fun. Hey, but listen, man. We are the church nerds, man. We got Father Dre
with the marijuana and Aladdin.
We're gonna end with the marijuana and Aladdin.
No. What kind of show is this? All right, y'all.
It's not like we need to pray.
Nobody all get high, so we're gonna end on drugs because
listen, say no drugs.
Come on, man.
We'll see a whole new world, a whole new way.
That's right. Go traumatize your children and watch marijuana leaps in the moon.
Watch marijuana leaps.
You might enjoy Sausage Party with that. So I'm just saying.
No.
We got to.
No.
We got to spin it, y'all.
We got to
do benevolence. As long as there's do benevolence, we're all good.
We gonna end on do benevolence.
Hey, don't get so anointed in your household that you cannot provide due benevolence.
Due benevolence. Amen.
For your partner in Jesus' name.
For your partner in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. We got also Brandon, Travis, Norman, Heath, and Darrell Walls.
No. Don't be just jumping hat. No.
No.
Let's do it right.
You say you didn't want to end on marijuana and weed, but we gonna end on due benevolence. That's what we gonna end on.
Due benevolence is anointed. My presiding bishop said this.
He did.
Okay.
He did.
He was there.
I appreciate God for due benevolence.
I appreciate God.
He preached a sermon. He preached a good sermon.
Hiya.
He preached a good sermon before preaching his sermon.
Hey,
he did.
Well, I didn't see that sermon.
You didn't see the sermon?
Hey. Well, you should go look it up.
You got to look it up.
I'm not gonna do that. I don't do recaps.
I ain't got time to go back to.
I'm gonna send you the link.
No, don't do that because it's gonna get ignored.
You need to watch it.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
You would agree with it.
My daughter is. I'm in her multiverse. I'm telling y'all.
And she's proof of your participation.
Indubitably.
I know what benevolence means, man, but I just ain't got time to go check it out. Send me the link. Send me the link.
Watch this one.
That's right. Yeah. That one was good. That was good. You got every brother to say amen.
Do benevolence will put hair in your head.
Okay, amen. Go ahead, close the show out. Close the show out, Jay.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, we are the Church Nerds. We will see you on another episode later.
It'll put hair on your chin too.
Right.